if anybody has actually consistently listens to this, me and Hector's number one will be. You should already know. Just saying.
I don't think it's going to be Hector's number one anymore. I think you two are about to have a fight.
Oh, really? Yeah. Mine, I will say, varies wildly from what he posted recently. A lot of it
Okay.
varies.
Welcome to Reshoot, amateurs in no suits. Too many movies to explore. Ruthie, Hector, and Ed, laughter till the end. Let's see something never done before. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Reshoot.
An amateur's guide to gooder film. I interrupted because I'm cool.
Here,
like
let me throw my hat in the ring as well. Welcome to
Yeah.
Reshoot. That way we can all compile it at the same time.
Oh, that's fun, yeah.
Yeah.
And leave this
Welcome to
explanation
Reshoot.
bit after.
Yeah, leave this
Just
whole
for
bit.
the meta commentary
Yeah.
of podcast editing.
Oh, yeah, because everyone loves meta. No one's tired of that yet.
Nope.
No.
Meta.
Can we go even more meta?
Meta.
I don't think we go any more meta right now.
That's what you just did, Ruthie, is called foreshadowing.
I'm scared what the fuck that means. Can I set the background of why we're doing this bonus episode?
Yeah.
So, we're all going through some real life stuff, and that would not give us enough time to do a movie fix. Because what we do in this podcast is we fix movies that we like, dislike, or anywhere in between.
Yeah, sorry if this is your first episode. We're doing something different this time.
So, what happened was, I have a Letterboxd, and out of the three of us, I'm the one who's most addicted to Letterboxd. It's not a big addiction, just,
It's there.
It's there.
I don't even have one.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So on Twitter, there's like, hey, give us your top Letterboxd, because we follow them on Twitter, because we have to, we're a movie podcast. It's just like, hey, give us your top 10. And I'm like, oh, I should make a top 10. And then I was like, guys, we can do a top 10. It'd be fun. Just kind of get us thinking about what we're going to do for our award show that comes out later this year.
Oh yeah, it will be this year by the time we post.
Yes.
Another meta.
Isaacs.
I'm glad you guys are like side tangent. I'm glad you guys are willing to like entertain my stupid ideas. Like, hey, let's do an award show last minute.
Name it after Oscar Isaac.
I mean, yeah.
Also,
Oscar Isaac.
If you would like to recommend a movie for the Isaacs, use hashtag Isaacs 2023.
And don't forget to it has to be a movie that came out in 2022, or at least was shown in 2022.
Yes.
Like at least in America for us, if you want to make it.
Oh, and add us.
Add us, yeah. Or you can add us. Definitely.
I'd say both. Let's get some hashtag love.
Our Twitter is @reshootmoviepO1. Who wants to start first with their top 10?
I know Ruthie has other lists.
I did come up with other lists.
And I also have 2 lists as well. Ruthie, you can start if you want.
Should I do my top 10 or should I start off
with
WTF clusterfuck?
Let's start with the booty lists, and then we'll go into top 10 after we're done with our lists.
Okay.
Our separate lists.
So I'm going to start off with the funnest one for me. Keep in mind, I didn't watch all of these, but I watched 3 out of 5. But this list I called WTF Clusterfucks, and I think you're going to know why. At number 1, we have Morbius.
The movie of all time.
The most movie of all time. 2. Oh, I think 2 is just recency bias, because
I just saw this.
Yeah, we just saw this. Black Adam. It was there. It was also a movie.
It was also a movie, yes, I can confirm.
There's a good skeleton there. It's just filled with some rotten meat.
Yeah, skeleton bat, not even
It's not even rotten meat. It's just rocks. It's just a rock.
Okay, I'm glad you and I both see the same issue with this movie. Okay.
There's a mold of a good movie. It's just they filled it with pudding instead of I don't know, iron or some cool shit.
Oh, like a mold to make something out.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I get it now.
Or they filled it with Jello. Damn it!
Oh,
fuck!
That's what jiggly and it falling apart.
Yeah.
But I said pudding and I should have said Jello. Okay, 3. Don't Worry, Darling.
The drama was great.
The drama was fun. It was catty and I loved it.
It will make a great documentary.
However, the drama plus the actual like plot point that I got spoiled on was so bullshit.
Should I watch it?
I think we should all watch it and get drunk. Huh?
Oh, you got spoiled on something. Okay, I see. So
Yeah.
you didn't actually see
I
Don't Worry,
I
You
didn't
Darling.
No. Are you familiar with the Stepford Wives?
With what?
There's I think it was a book called The Stepford Wives.
We might have to cut this out for spoilers.
Yeah.
It's a reference that people use all the time and not everybody gets where it's from, but the plot of Don't Worry Darling ends up being the exact same as Stepford Wives in a really lame way.
Okay. That all right.
That's like
I'll look
it's
it up.
half spoiler, but not really.
I'll look it up. Stepford Wives, that is.
Yes.
What's number 4 on your list?
What should have been number 2 is Men.
Oh God, fuck Men.
Men.
Fuck Men.
Yeah.
I hated
never
it
saw
so much. It's so bad.
And the worst. Can I tell you the worst part of the movie
The
for me?
director of Annihilation did this?
No, that's not the worst part. No, I'm talking about like actual stuff in the movie.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, he made a really bad movie.
Really bad, dude.
Yeah.
Like, we're friends with lunatics.
And I asked. They did a poll of movie, like they're doing their own like movie, like horror movie awards, and I asked, do you have a category for worst horror movie? And Abby from Lunatics added that category, and as soon as she did, I put Men in that category. And do you want to know why? There is no. At some point, a character gets their hand cut in half like this,
like from the middle of the fingers.
Yeah, from between the ring finger and the middle finger, all the way down past their wrist, sliced separate. And at one point, that character takes their new Vulcan hand and just kind of rubs it against somebody's neck. And that is the worst thing I have seen with my own eyes ever.
What's funny is we watched this partially to start a Lunatics is a competition. We definitely lost, which was like, who can see the most horror movies in the month of October?
Some guy saw 13 in a day.
Yeah.
That's not an exaggeration.
It was an exaggeration. It was like close to 13.
Most horror movies being an hour and a half, I can see that happening.
Yes, that was a secret.
Minutes.
Yes, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna slow down afterwards." He never, and then like he barely did.
Yeah,
it was impressive, but
yeah,
we start off with Men. Like, let's start off with the worst on the list.
With Men?
We started with Men.
Oh, we were doomed from the start.
We were doomed from the start. I was like, let's just get the worst out of the way and then enjoy it. And no,
have you seen Men?
Mm-hmm. I have not seen Men.
Shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Yeah.
We might have. I finished that month with Mandy though. That was a treat.
Yeah.
Mandy, let's go.
Let's go.
Such a good movie.
The last one on my list, again, I haven't seen it, but just like My Son Hunter.
It's a Daily Wire one where
it's a Daily Wire exclusive. It's Gina Carano plays a Secret Service agent whose neck is sniffed by Biden. I feel like clusterfuck is the only way I can describe it.
I don't think
Gina anything with Gina Carano right now is
hot garbage.
Yeah, I mean, she's stuck with Daily Wire. What else can she do?
Yeah.
Yep. I really liked her character in Mandalorian, but I guess...
Yeah, her sacrifice will be missed.
Yep.
Whatever her character's name was.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Good thing I don't remember.
Okay. Do you have another list, or do you think we should start with the...
Ed, do you want to do your list?
I'll do my list. So, but my list, I have two. First of all, this first list is need to watch, which these are movies that I have not seen yet that could possibly change things up in my top 10, possibly. So, these are, unfortunately, I think Avatar might have a chance at doing something. The Way of Water.
I'm surprised you haven't seen that one yet.
Mm-hmm. It's really hard to fit 3-hour movies in my schedule right now.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Puss in Boots, I just remembered one.
Oh, I need to see that.
We're gonna watch it
Uh,
this weekend with your family.
yeah,
Oh, we
we're
are?
Yeah,
we,
your mom wants me to
yeah.
text you our
I'm actually gonna
availability.
Oh,
watch.
fuck
Or text
yeah.
her, yeah.
I'm actually gonna watch Way of Water this Saturday. But Puss in Boots and then Weird Al, the movie Weird Al.
You're in for a treat.
You're in for a
Yeah.
fucking treat.
The Whale might change things as well.
Yeah, that might change things.
All Quiet on the Western Front might
Oh,
also
yeah, I need to
change
watch that
something.
one.
And then the one that I just remembered right now that is not on here, but I remembered, RRR.
My man.
I didn't know that movie was 3 hours, bro.
Huh?
I didn't know that movie was 3 hours long.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a treat.
I saw the first like 10. I saw like the clip that they show you on Netflix, and he's like running in the forest with a wolf and a tiger chasing him.
That's like the first
Wow,
minute, dude. That's like the first 20
wow,
minutes.
wow! What
Yeah,
in the
no.
world did I just
And
see?
that's only the beginning.
Yeah. So, fun fact before anyone, just as a side
It's
tangent,
so
I learned recently,
crazy.
before anyone shits on the CGI of the animals, the thing is, they don't want to harm. India is very protective of animals
For obvious reasons.
for obvious reasons. So, they're not going to even. So, most movies won't even entertain the idea of using animals actors. So, they just CGI them to be respectful. I kind
Yeah.
of like it. I can
No, but
accept
you
it,
can, yeah, like, and it's a Bollywood movie. Like, what can you
Tollywood.
expect?
Tollywood.
Hmm?
It's not quite Bollywood.
It's
It's
not
a
Bollywood.
different.
It's Tollywood. It's I think
Hollywood?
I'm gonna say the name wrong. I want to say it's Telugu is the name of the language they speak in that portion of India.
There's
We're-
Oh,
there's
but it's
so many
still
languages in
India.
India, but
It's India has 200 languages. Some parts of India have a good enough movie scene where they can be like Bollywood, which is I forget which language, and then Tollywood is I think Telugu or whatever it was called.
Okay, so it's kind of. Anyways, yeah, that one is on my need to watch. Do you have a separate list, Hector, or no?
My need to watch is Tar,
Oh yeah, you need to watch Tar.
the whale.
Hmm.
I'm gonna see Puss in Boots, and I'm very excited for that one.
I
What other
heard a
ones?
praise of that movie. I don't. It's a. I'll let you, it's not spoilerish, but I heard a praise that might
For which one?
Puss in Boots.
for Puss in Boots. It's about the villain.
Oh, don't say
Oh,
anything about that. I've just been told
okay.
it's a fun movie, a little dark, and it might be better than Shrek 2, which is like the holy grail of Shrek movies.
Yeah.
So, like, I
The
don't know. I'm
the
curious.
the thing I'll say about the villain is that people said that it was very refreshing to have
Oh,
this type of villain.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, I'm
yeah.
no more.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Refreshing,
Uh,
kind of like going back to how things
I
used to
don't.
be.
I'm sure I'm forgetting more movies, but like,
Yeah.
these are some of the ones that I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I think I wouldn't like it, but I might have to see it for the Isaacs. It's like women talking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I saw the poster for that. It looked really
I need
good.
to saw that. I need to see that too. Yeah, that
Yeah,
might change things as
I've
well.
been getting more into art house shit while trying to make sure I'm not getting into that pretentious phase again. So like,
Mm-hmm.
I have to balance it.
Yeah.
With
All
both
right.
of your blessings, because I had an extra list, may I also share the list of movies that I wanted to see this year?
Sure.
Okay, so movies that I didn't get a chance to see but I wanted to. The Northman,
That was another one.
Yes.
Yep.
Death on the Nile. It's on HBO Max as of right now, but I don't know. The itch hasn't quite gotten me yet, or I've been too busy.
Last one is probably still way better.
Hmm.
The Lost City, the one with Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock.
Hmm.
I don't know. I know it's probably going to be trashy. My brother-in-law saw it. He said that there was a lot. It was very aggressively horny, but like I don't know. I want to watch it.
I've heard it's fun.
Yeah, he did say it was fun and he liked
You know
it.
what?
He just said it was
You know what
aggressively
movie is
horny.
actually fun? What movies are actually fun? That came out this year.
Hmm.
The Adam Project and Ticket to Paradise. Those two are actually really fun movies to watch. They're not
I don't-
amazing, but they're really good to just turn your brain off and watch it. And
I need to
have
add
a
those.
good
Those are
laugh.
adding to my list.
Yeah, Adam Project surprised me so much.
I
It's
heard it was one
Ryan
of the few-
Reynolds being PG-13 Deadpool, but hey,
I heard he's a bit more serious in this one.
no.
Okay, that's fine. I don't mind Ryan Reynolds' shtick. It doesn't get too old for me because I space it out enough, and also he's just a
Yeah.
great dude outside the camera.
Yeah. The next one I have, although I'm disappointed because I heard it's not as I heard it is pretty like reductive. They slash them.
They slash them.
I've heard it wasn't great. There was a queer YouTuber who reviewed it, and a pair of queer YouTubers, and they were both very disappointed by how it turned out.
How the representation.
Yeah, it was very. It leaned on old stereotypes instead of
Oh
picking new ones.
no. Oh no.
Awesome.
And if it's a gay conversion camp, maybe bury your gays isn't the best trope to do.
They did a bury your gays.
They're all gay.
Fair enough, but like all of them. Never mind.
When I was looking up movies, I found one that instantly came on my list. So have either of you heard of the story Death of a Salesman?
Yeah, it's a classic.
So a movie came out this January called Death of a Telemarketer. And it intrigued me. And now I
Whoa.
want to watch it.
Death of a Salesman. I was told that the movie Fences is exactly Death of the Salesman as well.
Oh, Fences I've heard was good. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
I've heard. I need to read Death of a Salesman.
Same.
Bros. I
Oh
wanted to watch
yeah,
Bros.
Yeah, I never saw Bros. I also want to watch a spoiler alert or spoiler whatever the one with the Big Bang Theory dude. It's also a gay romance
Sheldon?
movie. Yeah, I think it's called Spoiler Alert.
Sheldon did a movie this year?
Yeah, spoiler alert, where he's gay.
I mean, he's gay in real life, so I'm glad he doesn't have to pretend anymore.
Well,
yeah, he's married.
Yeah, he married his boyfriend during the filming of the show, I want to say.
Okay.
Mom's gonna like this episode already. Amsterdam. I've heard that one was really bad.
But it's a bad movie, I bet.
Next one on my list is Prey.
Oh, I never saw Prey.
We never saw Prey. We need to say Prey.
Definitely must watch, yep.
Till.
Oh, that one looked...
That one looks like a sad movie, and normally I don't like sad movies, but I actually didn't know much about this
Emmett Till
case, and I don't know much about Emmett Till. Yeah.
I heard the movie was done respectfully.
Yeah.
Like, everyone made sure it avoided some of the worst parts of those kind of films. So, like, I'll watch it with you.
Yeah. The Whale.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
Whale done.
Glass Onion. And Ed's not going to spoil it for us.
Nope. It's amazing. It's hard to spoil, really.
And number 12 on my list, and I quote, Avatar, I guess.
Avatar, I guess, yeah. Alright, I have another list. I have honorable mentions before I get to my top 10.
Okay.
Right,
Okay.
so I will just blurt out my honorable mentions right here. Okay? Bullet Train. Prey. Barbarian.
Prey didn't hit your top?
Nope.
Damn, I thought Prey would hit your top.
Barbarian didn't hit your top?
Barbarian did not hit my top. Damn. Pinocchio. The Menu. And Smile.
Damn.
Yep.
You put The Menu and Pinocchio in the same list as Smile?
As Smile and Barbarian. I really like Smile and Barbarian. They were very interesting, cool horror movies. But no, like I said, I went through the Wikipedia movies released in 2022, and like I forgot that I watched like 5 or 6 of these movies.
And those are your honorable mentions?
The 2 that I forgot, or only one of them made it into honorable mentions. The rest went into top 10 of these movies that I forgot I saw. The one that I forgot that made it into honorable, Prey. That's the only one.
Huh.
Really? I figured that would be in your top 10 for sure.
Nope.
Damn.
Just there's other movies that I like more. All right. Should I start with naming my number 10?
Yeah, name your number 10.
My number 10 movie of 2022 is Glass Onion. It is a very good movie. Very good murder mystery. I think Rian Johnson found his thing. He should just keep doing more of this Knives Out thing and keep the same thing where it's just Daniel Craig with a brand new cast.
I want him to do more than Bond, so that way it gets overshadows his Bond career. I just think it'd be really funny.
Already, whatever his name, Dublanc or whatever, it's pretty fire.
Rudy's laughing about something. What is it?
In the next Sonic movie, have him voice Shadow.
Oh no!
With the Louisiana accent?
No, with any accent, but
he can do a lot of accents.
Because Idris Elba, who wanted to be Bond, is Knuckles.
Oh. We can get Pierce Brosnan in there too, just to rub it in more.
Pierce Brosnan can play Amy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
fuck no! Fuck off! Ow!
Or we can get that lady who played. Did you guys watch No Time to Die right last year?
No.
No, I
Oh,
have. I've only seen Skyfall.
there's a lady who's a little bit of a spoiler. There's a lady in that movie, a black lady, who starts the movie off as 007.
Yes.
Yes, she should do Amy.
I'd be fine with that. She looked cute.
Yeah.
I don't remember her voice, but I'm sure she'd do a good job.
Yeah.
All right. Next person who wants to name their number 10 movie of the year.
Honestly, weird.
Weird. Nice. Okay.
Weird. I don't know how to explain it because like it wasn't as funny as I was hoping it to be, but there was just something charming, and like the more you learn about the certain ideas behind the like
Did
certain
they not
decisions in the
research his
movie.
life at all?
No. So
Weird-
the person who wrote it was Weird Al himself.
Partially.
Oh, okay.
Partially.
But like he changed some stuff because like okay, here's an example. So it's a very small joke. There's this when Weird Al starts recording his first song, he records in a bathroom, right? But in real life, he recorded it in the hall, in like the halls of a school, I think.
No, it was also in a bathroom. It
was in
just,
the bathroom
It
of-
changed the context of the bathroom.
Yeah, no, because it was in the bathroom of his school, and then
Yeah.
he changed it to just a random public bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
the reason he said this was he did stuff like this is because he saw Rocket Man, and Elton John said in that movie, Elton John said, "Oh, I got my name from John from the Beatles," but Weird Al knew for a fact that that's not true. He named it after it was based off some other singer that no one remembers now.
Mm-hmm.
So he was just like, well, why are you changing stuff? I'm going to change stuff too.
He was making a parody of biopics
Yeah.
or biopics.
I think people aren't going to like the third part as much just because of,
Because they're lamers.
because they're lamers, but like, I think I see what they're going with it, and I think it works well. All right, that's my number 10. Ruthie, what's your number 10?
So I am cursed with recency bias. Yesterday I saw my number 10, Violent Night.
Okay.
She watched it with my brother.
Mhm.
They hung out while I was at work for like 10 hours.
And we got Shake Shack after, and
God
damn
I
it.
got a stink eye after.
Nice.
From me.
From him, yeah. But yeah, Violent Night, it's really fun. It's made by the same guy who directed John Wick, which is one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
It
I
was a
did
little
not know
too-
that. I'm gonna watch it.
It was a
now.
little too gory for my taste. There's a couple things that, but it was just a fun movie, and like the premise, it just tells you everything you need to know. The
Yeah.
little girl gets kidnapped. Santa goes to save the day.
Well, didn't he just like show up to give presents and then he just turned superhero?
So he shows up to give presents, and then he falls asleep in the massage chair because it's a super rich house.
Oh.
And then when he wakes up, he hears gunshots.
Okay. All right.
I want to see it.
Definitely watch it.
It's good. You should watch
Alright.
it.
I mean, maybe watch it for the Isaacs for best stunts because that one seems like it might be a shoe-in.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
might be a shoe-in. If it's the same guy who did
John Wick and Atomic Blonde.
Yep.
yeah, for sure it's gonna be up there.
Number 9.
Thank you, Watch Mojo.
Nope. Nope.
I have words. I have so many words right now.
Number 9. Nope.
Number
Man.
9?
Number 9 is nope.
The rest of that list better be fucking amazing.
We'll see what you think about it.
Wait, why number? Okay, what? Should we talk a bit more about it? What did you like about Nope?
I liked
that made it
everything
up?
about it. I just think, I don't know. I like how the alien was actually like super fucking alien. Like,
Yeah,
we don't know
that was
how it
super cool.
works. I don't know. Just like it was I didn't really think about it for too long after watching the movie. That's how I know my movies are impacted me or not. It's good.
Understandable.
It's good though.
Understandable.
Definitely, like it's in my top 10, bro. And I watched.
No,
like,
it's
30
good. I was
movies
just curious because I thought it'd be
more.
higher.
I watched like 50 movies this year or something.
I know you have a fucking Regal pass.
Yeah.
This episode brought to you by nobody. Please, Regal sponsor.
Please, Regal sponsor. Yeah, we all have it now. Come on, Regal, please.
All right.
All right, go.
My number 9 is Turning Red.
I guess I'll have to go watch it.
It's good. It's good.
really
It's
sweet.
really sweet. No,
The fact that there's no 9/11 references.
oh god, that stupid joke. Some guy legit complained that there was no 9/11 references because this movie takes place in like 2002.
Oh.
I think he was also the same person who said that this movie is not very relatable because it's made for a very niche audience of Chinese girls in the greater Toronto area.
Which is like not true at all. There was something. The movie's okay. Movie's
What?
good.
So
It's really
only
good.
relatable if you live the exact same
No, it's
life
not.
as this
He's
person.
It's not.
He's
No,
just
I know.
unfamiliar
I'm
with-
just saying, like I'm making fun of him. So,
Yeah,
like,
okay, yeah.
so wait,
sorry,
I
say again.
can't relate to In the Heights, some guy who moved from Puerto Rico to Manhattan. I can't relate to that, moving from Puerto Rico to the United States, just because I don't live in Manhattan. Okay.
No, you moved to Oregon. You're different.
Yeah, I obviously can't relate to that. I
No.
definitely
Yeah, no,
didn't have
impossible.
any of the experiences he was having at all.
I mean, Ed, it's a fantasy movie. No, there's no Chinese girls in Toronto.
No way, no, not in Toronto.
Non-Toronto.
Chinese girls don't exist.
Okay. All right, Ruthie.
All right, number 9 was Bullet Train.
Oh yeah, let's go. Woo!
I feel weird because I don't even think that one would go in my honorable mentions. It was good.
It
but,
was a
like,
fun ass movie.
It
I don't
was
know
a
what you're
fun
talking
ass
about.
movie. It was just it felt forgettable.
Stop acting like a diesel. Okay?
Also, Bad
God
Bunny.
damn it.
Bad Bunny being in that movie was.
Oh,
Not
Bad
much.
Bunny being in that
The
movie
logo.
was fucking great. I love what they did with him.
Mm-hmm. I only brought one antidote, bitch.
You didn't bring a backup. What kind of assassin are you? Something like that goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Number 8. Bones and All.
Oh, I need to see that
I've
one.
heard of that one.
Yep. It's literally Army Hammer's wet dream.
If he had just been a good boy for like 4 more years,
Yeah.
would have gotten his
Bones and
dream
All.
role.
Timothy Chalamet, and I forget the girl's actor name. I think it's like her first big role or something. No, it's
Good for
not.
her.
It's not. Let me just look this up real quick because I have to say her name. Taylor Russell, Timothy Chalamet. She did an amazing job. Like, Jesus Christ, she was in Escape Room in Waves.
I heard Escape Room was fun.
I feel like I heard that one was
She
okay, and we
had-
can probably fix it.
I mean, it's a fun little movie. Not every movie has to be fucking
She's
Shakespeare.
been in, oh my gosh, she was in like 3 movies in 2019.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but this is her first like big, I think, breakout role because like it's like she's in like the Escape Room and the sequel, and these movies that I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
Waves, Words on Bathroom
I've heard Waves was
Walls.
good.
Yeah, she did an amazing job. Movie's just also very, very. Oh my god, it's heart wrenching. Yeah, next.
My number 8 is The Menu, and I know people are gonna look. I know some audience members are gonna be like, "Wow, Hector,
Menu.
usually you like more subtle movies. Why do you like this one for beating you over the head with its message?"
It's fun.
Yes, it's not just fun. I think part of what got me, and I'm trying not to sound elitist, but here I go. We fix movies, but we always end up reviewing them a little bit, and this movie kind of touches on the nature between like the reviewer in the sense of like the foodie and like the people who make the movies, the chef, and like
You felt called out?
a little bit, yeah. It made me reevaluate. Like, there's a point where I'm like, are we doing harm with this podcast? I think I try not to, but like,
Hey, some people are gonna take it badly. Some people.
well, yeah,
really
yeah. But
care,
like, I'm not
so-
trying to like. I'm not trying to shit on like most people's. The only time I've actually ever felt like really shitting was the Monster Hunter movie, and that's just
Yeah.
because reasons.
I will
What about
stop.
Two
I
Columbus?
will stop
That's
doing
different.
this if Denis Villeneuve comes up to me and says, "You represent the ruin of my art." Yeah.
If Denise says that, I'll just be like, bro, yep, and keep doing it.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Please, Daddy, give me more.
I'm gonna keep doing this until you fucking take over the next Blade Runner thing they're doing. No.
Wait, more Blade
Anyway,
Runner?
they're doing a 2099 show, I think, on Amazon.
Hot.
But it's with like Ridley Scott, I think, and I'm like,
Oh, Ridley Scott.
I like Ridley Scott, but like it's
Hot.
hit or miss with him, like in his later career, and I'm
is.
worried it's gonna be a miss.
Didn't he do the Duel last year?
Yes, which I've heard
The
is
last,
great.
the last duel.
The last
Yes,
Duel,
which I've
yeah.
heard is great,
It's good.
but like I've heard it's good, but like it's just like hit or miss. Anyway,
don't watch, trigger warning for the last Duel. Don't watch it if
yes,
for any sexual assault things. Really triggering.
yeah,
Yeah.
Ruthie. We're only at
Number 8.
We're only at number 8.
I Want You Back.
Was that this year?
I could have sworn that was this year.
I could have sworn that was last year.
Well, it was on my list. It was on the thing. Let me check.
It was this year.
Yep, 2022.
Oh,
fuck,
God, I know this movie. What the hell?
Yeah, that's going on my honorable mention. Jesus, that
What?
movie was
Charlie
good.
Day and
Hey,
Jenny
isn't it-
Slate, they come together. I love a good rom-com, and this movie did a really great job of being a rom-com and taking the piss out of every rom-com ever. And I gotta say, the most touching moment was at the very tail end of the movie when
Don't spoil it. People might watch it.
Spoil it for me. Very
when stuff happens and then it just hits the credits.
Nice.
But yeah, that's a good one. Also, it has like one of the best jokes I've heard this year. Give me a second. I'm gonna mute this.
I forgot.
It's one of the best. That's one of the best jokes I've ever heard in like years, maybe my whole life. And I'm like,
The delivery of that was so great.
God, like, and it's Clint Eastwood's son who's doing this. So that line, so I'm like, God, why is he actually like?
Yeah,
He-
like
What?
Charlie like sets the joke perfectly, and this guy just fucking nails it. And he's not like the leading guy; he's like the male supporting lead.
And it's
so,
Eastwood's son?
Yeah, he's Clint
Clint
Eastwood's son.
Eastwood's
Yes,
son.
yes. He's. I think he should just stick to comedy because he has comedy
He nailed
chops.
it. He nailed it.
You know how hard comedy is? I respect comedy movies so much.
Number 7, The Northman.
I've heard it's good.
He does it again. He hits another movie that is definitely like top 10 of that year. Just
Okay, but would it be better if it was in like Old Norse / Icelandic and subtitled?
the movie's already very art house.
He tried. The thing is, he tried.
Yes, he did. I know he did.
He tried, and
I
they
know he
wouldn't
did.
fund it if he did it.
I did. Also, I found out that this story that he has is the story of Amleth, which is literally just Hamlet.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know Hamlet was basically like almost plagiarized.
Yeah.
It's the same story.
I'm sorry, would the playwright police come and arrest Shakespeare?
Like no, but the thing is, Amleth wasn't a play; it was a legend. It was an Icelandic,
But that's what I
Yes,
mean.
or, like Slavic legend.
Yeah, that's
the
fine.
rest
That's not
Shakespeare. Like
that's not
Jesus,
plagiarism.
all he did was move the H from the end of his name to the front.
Some pig Latin shit.
Yeah, instead of Amleth, it's Hamlet, and it's the same story.
And then there was the VeggieTales iteration, Omelet.
Right. Jesus, that takes me back. Probably should
Yeah.
say Jesus after VeggieTales. I feel guilty
I don't know why
now.
I don't know why they don't do just like Amleth, the actual legend. It's just
Oh.
Hamlet, but more brutal because it's Vikings.
It's probably easier and cheaper to do
Hamlet.
Hamlet than
more
Emlet.
well-
So
It's more well known also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll probably turn more of an audience.
Like burn me at the stake. Hamlet is basically plagiarism.
I mean, I argue it's just like a cultural redesign of
Yes,
an old
plagiarism.
legend. I don't think that's plagiarism.
Plagiarism.
It's like Pygmalion and My Fair Lady. It's not plagiarism.
Close enough.
Anyway, my number 6.
7.
Number 7.
7. I can count. No, 10. 9. Yeah, 7. God damn it, I can count. Decision to Leave.
Fuck.
From this point on, guys, I want to let you guys know before people get mad at me. From this point on, my list got hard. I had no idea
Hey,
how to fucking do
so
this list.
I already made this list. I looked at the Wikipedia article for American movies. I forgot about Decision to Leave. That should be in my top 10 somewhere.
Nice.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
fine.
it's your 9.5 or whatever.
Oh no, it's higher than that.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. Decision to Leave is Ruthie hasn't seen it.
No.
I'm sure she'll watch for the Isaacs, but like,
I will be forced to. I am.
You'll like it, you'll
so
like it.
let's bump Nope into honorable mentions.
fuck. I
Damn.
regret it now.
My number 10 stays as number 10. We're bumping Nope to honorable mentions, and I'll just add Decision to Leave here.
Okay.
I'll let you know where it
So-
is.
Decision to Leave is a legit, like, the story was really good. I had some issues with some of the story beats, but like, it's such a masterclass in like film and acting. Like, okay, romances. I love them. I love a good romance. I was sold on it. Like, a lot of this movie was sold. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor.
Please do.
Like,
Treat
Definitely
yourself.
watch it.
treat yourself.
It's a very good movie. It's
It's
slow. It's slow.
so
It's slow.
good.
It's slow. It's slow. It's Korean. Pretty good though. Yep. All right.
I mean, it's not like
So
Korean cinema's bad. I don't know.
No, it's just saying, like, letting people know it's Korean. It's a
Okay.
Korean film.
The Woman King.
I never saw it.
Oh, that one was pretty good.
Goddamn, I love Viola Davis. Right before I saw The Woman King, I saw her interview in Hot Ones, and she was a treat. She's always a treat. I love her.
She does a very good job in Fences. I will say that.
It's a fun movie. It's based off actual history, like loosely. I don't know how like.
They see me?
Yes, and they hear you. Whatever.
You're on the podcast. Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the
Hi, Gigi.
podcast.
You're in the podcast.
How are you? I'm in the podcast?
Yes.
In the
we're
middle
recording.
of the podcast?
Do you want us to keep this in? You want us to keep her in or no, Ed?
This
Hey, I'll like Gigi. Do you want us to keep you in this episode or no?
this
Kick
is
you out.
reading.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now we've had two of the three mothers
Hey,
in the podcast.
we can do Ticket to Paradise with her. She really liked it.
You like Ticket to Paradise, Gigi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say that's your like number like top 3 movies
No.
that came out this year?
Nope.
What's your top 3 movies that came out this year?
I still have to watch a few to say.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Yep.
fair.
Yep.
All right.
Nice to see you.
Nice
Good
to see you.
too.
Okay. So
Wait, it's
it's Ed's turn, right?
All right, because Hector reminded me of Decision to Leave. My list has now changed. Glass Onion stays at 10. Nope moves to honorable mentions. Bones and All is now 9. Northman is 8. My number 7, I will now say because it's different. Tar. This movie feels like you're watching a biopic, but it is not a biopic. It is completely fictional characters, completely fictional story. It is probably the best biopic I've ever seen in my life.
I want
This
to see
movie
it.
is so good, and oh my god, almost every character I don't like, but by God,
Oh, it's kind of like a Cersei Lannister kind of deal where it's like, wow, I hate her.
honestly, yeah.
Damn,
Also,
she's good.
Kate Blanchett, one of the greatest actors of my time. I don't know why it took me this long to realize. Wow. Oh,
Yeah, no.
oh my god.
She has the range, darling.
All right.
She was in Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
What?
She's in Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
True.
All right. And now my new thing, number 6, Decision to Leave. I don't have to
Movie
say anything
sucks.
more about it. Y'all covered that. You can go with your number 6.
Korea boos.
What do you call me, Ruthie?
Korea boo.
Not yet. My number 6. I feel like I might get laughed at for this one. Not by you guys, but by other people. The Batman.
Ha ha.
Ed's eating. What are you gonna say?
You think you're gonna get laughed at? No.
Okay, so number 6. It's my number 6. Or my number 6. So Honestly, yes, I know for some people the movie drags on too long. I respect it. I understand it.
It's not a superhero movie. Don't think of it like a superhero movie.
Well, I mean, even just pacing, there's some issues. You can have a scene or two cut. Even as much as I love this movie, I can agree with that. But like, God, the vibes are so good. This is the Batman I've always wanted. Because there's some things I love detective stuff. I love crime stuff in a sense. It's so good.
It is so good. Agreed.
It is really good.
All right, Ruthie, what's your number 6?
My number 6, Turning Red.
That's a nice one.
I guess I do need to watch it.
It's good.
It's really sweet. No matter what some fuckhead YouTuber says, it is very relatable. Just like that middle schooler kind of like early puberty existence. It transcends nationality. I happen to share the gender, but like transcends like ethnicity. It's just fun. I get it. Also, it's Pixar. Come on.
Pixar
Come on.
still got it.
All right, so
Disney Disney Animation Studios, on the other hand,
Whack.
whack.
needs to step the fuck up.
Whack.
They cannot keep doing what they're doing.
Yep.
Turning Red, tight as fuck.
All right, I will give. I'm gonna make a confession. Anything under my top 5 is can move around. All right,
That's fair.
That's fair.
so these are my top 5. 100%. Number 5, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Holy shit, dude! Twins.
Ha ha ha!
High five.
High five!
Through the computer screen, how?
watched The Ring.
Yeah, we watched Ring. We're Ringu now. But yeah, Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Why is Nick Cage knocking it out of the park every single time now? Even Willy's Wonderland, which wasn't amazing, was still fun as hell, dude. Ever since Mandy, this dude has just been like, oh my lord, please give me more of
Please,
this.
for the love of God, watch Raising Arizona.
I will watch Raising Arizona.
Can I say something controversial? Probably not to you, probably not to anyone who knows me, but like, I genuinely think Nick Cage always knocks it out of the park. The movies he's in might not be worth knocking out of the park, but he gives it his all, and like it shows like he cares. He tries to make it.
Yeah, I think Pig, as good as it is, I wish he would have done what he did in Mandy, Willy's Wonderland, and Unbearable Weight, which is just go the full Nick Cage. Because he's allowed to go the full Nick Cage in a couple scenes in Unbearable Weight. And I wanted that. I wanted the full Rage Cage come out.
I'm going to respectfully disagree
Myself
on that
as well.
I get why. I don't get me wrong.
Oh.
I love full Cage. I think the fact that this movie made sure he didn't go anywhere close to that was he only took like 2 steps towards it is I think its biggest strength. And I'm saying this as someone who loves him going full Cage.
Because Ed, you did the episode of On Pig with Syndicate, right?
Yeah.
Armand, he's not a big Cage guy, right?
No. But yeah, you know what? Now that I said it, I'm like, wait, what am I saying? Yeah. I don't know why I said that. Ignore me. But yeah.
No, I get it.
Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Great movie.
That one's an honorable mention.
Yeah. Also, Nicolas Cage does not play himself. He plays Nick, N-I-C-K, Cage.
Yeah.
Yep. True. It's in the trailers, but like when he sees that mold of himself, is that me from Face Off? It's like, yeah. Oh my god, it's horrendous. I'll buy it for $10,000. Also, you see the Mandiacs in that movie.
Yes. I feel weird about I feel bad for Nick Cage because he had a hard time making that movie because he had to kind of like
Yeah,
felt like
you have to have a little bit of it like an ego death on that.
And yeah, sort of. He didn't say it like that, but I think he said it was something like, keep in mind, the interview I read was a while ago, but it was something along the lines of like, he had to like stare himself in the mirror, and while yes, things were different, it was still just kind of weird.
Yeah, because he's not. It's not the self that he knows. It's the self that everyone has ascribed to him.
I think there was a little bit of both, where it was like that self that everyone ascribes to him, and a little bit of like himself and having to like see certain things. I don't know, because like the whole movie is he's in debt, which is a thing that he's
Mhm.
struggled with. So like, yeah. All right, before we get lost in the sauce here,
Yeah.
my number 5, and keep in mind, same thing. This can be interchanged. By this point, these movies are like fire. Okay, it's been a very good year for movies.
It really has been.
RRR.
Having only seen the second half of RRR, understandable.
Yeah, no. It's a very special movie. I can totally see why I think the director is doing an independent route of trying to get the movie into the Oscars. Because India chose another film. And I get why India's doing it, because this is the closest, I think it's like one of the closer ones they have to like a Marvel film, in a sense, is what I've been told. Not that it's like Marvel bad, like keep in mind, I'm not saying that, but it's just like it's getting closer to that kind of, because God, this movie has some insane action and stunts. It's, just watch it, you guys. I don't want to say anything. It's just a wild ride. Don't watch it in English, watch it with like, try and find the original language if you can.
Right.
It's nuts.
And Ruthie, we already talked about it. Twinsies for number 5. Unbearable Weight.
Twinsies. My favorite scene is the part where they it's in the trailer, but the two of them, Pedro Pascal?
Yes,
Yeah?
Pedro Pascal.
So Pedro Pascal and Nick, they did shrooms together,
yeah.
and
The wall.
they're running away because they're worried that some guys are following them and being really sus. And they're trying to get over the cliff, and or they're trying to go over the wall, and Pedro sacrifices himself, and Cage gets over the wall, and he sobs, and then they both like look to, well, one's left, the other's right, and they see that it's a broken wall, like there's a big fucking hole right there, and Pedro just steps over.
Yeah.
Best part of the movie.
But it was, yeah. I think
That was pretty
yeah.
funny. Yeah.
Also, it's just it's a fun movie, and it is kind of like a meta commentary on the art of movie making.
Yes.
If you haven't seen it, you'll understand once you've seen
Mhm.
It's good. It's really good.
All right.
I think the second half's kind of what didn't put in the top 10 for me.
it. That's fair.
I get why the second half happened, and it's completely fine.
It's a part of the meta.
It's a part of the thing.
Yeah.
So like it's fine, but like
The-
I don't know. It still kind of sucks some of the joy out.
The best joke of the movie was Paddington 2, though.
It made me want to be a better man.
Yeah.
I've actually heard that from so many people.
Alright.
I need to see Paddington 2.
Number 4 for me.
Number 4.
Hey Hector, you're gonna get laughed at. I'm gonna get laughed at. The Batman.
What did you like about it?
The same thing you liked about it. It's Detective Batman. This is what we wanted the entire fucking time, bruh. This is it. This is the movie. Like the Dark Knight, you get Batman being like badass Batman. This Batman, you get the detective, the world, like it's part of his name, the world's greatest detective. Obviously not in this movie, but close enough.
He's getting there. He's getting there.
It's year 1 or year 2
He's
or
got the
whatever.
spirit.
Year two.
It's year 2. It's year 2. He's not quite there
He's
yet.
baby Batman.
My favorite thing is I think year 3 Batman in the comics is when he adopts Robin, and if he adopts Robin in the next one, he won't be ready. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah. You might want to cut this out, but my favorite line in the movie was the Riddler like, "You haven't figured it out? I gave you way too much credit. I thought you were smarter than you actually were." Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Paul Dano? Jesus. People didn't like this Riddler. I loved this Riddler.
No,
Same here.
he encompassed everything the Riddler needs to be.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So much ego there.
Colin Farrell as the Penguin was like...
A chameleon.
Was it Colin Farrell? Yes, it was.
It was
Yes.
Colin
It
Farrell.
was
I know.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
I'm joking. I'll just say it didn't look like him. But hey.
It never
I think
does.
we had this conversation in the
Yeah.
podcast several times.
Yeah,
now.
we have. All right. Anyways, let's move this along because this is taking a while.
No, we're fine. We're good in time. Number 4 for me is Pinocchio. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, not the other 2 that came out this year. This is
Skitty, skitty, skitty.
That's my number 1, Ruthie. No.
Pauly Shore.
Yeah. No, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I was already wanting to watch it, and like Ed watched it, and he was like, and he put it on our Discord like for film recommendations, like, guys, watch, which you can join by the way. He's like, watch this film. It's heartwarming and it's really special. I'm like, okay. That's really good. Ed doesn't like to recommend things in the public often, so this will be good.
Because if I feel like if I recommend movies, they're just gonna be way too like weird in our house or whatever. So
No, I get it. But like, this is a good one to.
Mhm.
It was a good one to share, and it's very, very special.
Yeah.
It does spark joy.
Also, my favorite version of Pinocchio the character, like
True.
ever. Like 10 minutes in, I'm like, oh god, I love this Pinocchio.
And the animation, like, I haven't felt. I like watching those old Christmas specials. You know, like
With the clay.
the claymation, like the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, The Year Without the Santa Claus. And this was the first claymation movie that I've seen that wasn't like made in the 60s that gave that same vibe.
Not
Well,
claymation.
I think I know why. I don't want to say why, but I think, and here this podcast, but I think I know
I don't.
why.
I don't think
Why?
this was claymation. I think this was.
This is claymation.
It's
I thought it was
the-
the same
the
same style that Leica does.
like it does do claymation. It's just not full. It's not pure claymation.
Okay.
This movie's claymation. You can see that my dad watched
The making of.
the making of before he saw the movie.
Although both of my in-laws got because they saw the making of before, they were like, "It wasn't clay." And, like, technically, it wasn't clay. It was like wood or something. But the style of animation is claymation, where you have the puppets and then they're moved slowly and they're photographed.
Stop motion.
Stop motion.
Stop motion.
Claymation.
Yes.
Nope.
But it's. I didn't know it was. I thought it was clay.
I know they kept saying it wasn't clay, but it doesn't look like any. It doesn't look like wood. That wood doesn't look like that, even if you paint it.
I think I have an idea what it is, but I don't want to stop the podcast any further. That's my number 4. If you haven't seen that one,
Please
if
do.
any movie I'm going to recommend to you guys to watch for this top 10, I think Pinocchio might be one of the ones that, like, if you want to watch it with anyone, it's the easiest one to recommend and probably the best one to recommend.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't put Pinocchio on my list. I just didn't know where to like put it. But like, it is definitely a movie I would recommend.
Speaking of, what's on your list for number 4?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't know. I liked Nope. I like Jordan Peterson's art.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan.
Peterson.
Let me give that another take. Jordan Peterson's already terrifying enough. I like Jordan Peele's work. I've liked Get Out. I still need to see Us. Nope was definitely I don't know, it was in the same vein of Get Out. It was still like very spooky. I also liked the alien design. I don't know, it resonated with me. The sound design was horrifying in a good way.
Man, the sound design is so good.
We
We watched this in IMAX, and it was worth every fucking penny.
It was super loud. I almost couldn't stand it, but it figured itself out. And then on the drive home, I couldn't stop looking at the sky. And this was in the summer when Oregon had a really bad drought, so there was no clouds in the sky. But if there was a cloud in the sky, I would have shit myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I bet that was loud, but not as loud as my number 3 in not even IMAX, RPX. I wish I would have caught it in IMAX. But my number 3 of the year is literally Top Gun Maverick.
Okay, we were talking about this in the Discord.
Mhm.
Yep.
Explain to me why this is in so many people's top 10 lists.
Have you
'Cause, like,
have you ever
it's-
seen the original Top Gun?
I've seen a few scenes. I didn't like it.
Because you've only seen a few scenes.
What did you say, Ed?
You've only seen a few scenes. You have to watch Top Gun. Like, this sequel doesn't lean too much on the Top Gun like nostalgia, like, at all. There's only one thing I didn't like about the movie, but like the action
beach
and the
scene?
jet shit is amazing. It's so
Oh no, that part's so good.
Yes,
no,
yes,
that
yes.
part's amazing.
Maverick
No,
is
I'd watch a whole movie of that.
it's so good, but it also has a lot of emotion, a lot of things that do carry over from Top Gun 1. This kind of same thing going on.
Okay.
And it has a lot of that, and I saw it with my dad, and it's a very father-son kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I
Which
watched it with
is
my mother-in-law and Ruthie.
Yeah.
And that weird guy next to you who kept talking.
And I wanted to, like, just yell at him to leave.
Also the 2 times Tom Cruise says "Talk to me, Goose" in this movie. Oh, so good. Because that's from the original. Yeah, really good movie. The one thing I didn't like was the romance plot, mostly because they didn't hire the original actress because she's not, super hot anymore. She aged like a normal woman, so
Wait, for real? That's the reason why?
Damn.
that's what she says, which I can see why. Because she aged like a normal woman is the thing.
That sucks ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the eyes of Hollywood, she is not attractive anymore because she aged like a normal human being does, which unfortunately Hollywood doesn't like. But
Yeah.
the thing is
Yeah.
that she was like 12 years Tom's senior in the original Top Gun, so she's quite a bit older. But they should have just if they just had him and her in the movie, and like how it ended in the first one would have been better.
Yeah.
But it's taking that away. It's number 3.
Did
Okay.
it take your breath away?
Really good movie.
Yeah.
I agree with Quentin Tarantino's thought that Top Gun, the first one, is very homoerotic, and this one kind of follows the same thing.
This one felt like it was trying a little too hard to be straight in some part.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like in that kind of sussy way.
Yes, definitely. The first Top Gun is very like. There's several scenes that is pretty homoerotic.
We can't catch the gays this time, fellas.
Yep. Anyways, Hector, you're number 3.
Nah, I'm not gonna tell you guys. Nope. No way at all.
What?
Nope.
It's not that good. It's a good, but it's not that good.
It's good.
Can I explain?
Yes, you can, bro.
Okay, so the way I see this movie, I like if a movie can be fun for a general audience, but also have a lot to think about if you really look into it, that's gonna be a bona fide classic in my eyes. This movie has a lot to say, and it's not a subject that is talked about a lot. I'll say this much, it's about spectacle, and like I've never I've heard the argument, and I believe it. I always believe in Peele's argument. I have never seen such a good way to tell the argument just through a story. Like the visuals are on point to the point where it's like I was listening to Origin Story. They had a friend of theirs named Joey do his award show, the Joeys. It's just him every year.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Origin Story. Give those guys a listen. They're great dudes. He was saying like the visuals help like tell more than just what dialogue can. And it's not just looking pretty; it's there to help. And I don't think a lot of movies do that as much anymore. And like in that deep of a layer. I don't know. This movie's got layers. That's all I'm gonna say. This movie's got fucking layers.
It's an onion.
It's an onion. And before Ed makes the joke, I know he's gonna make not a glassed onion, because again, I haven't seen the movie.
No, a Shrek onion.
Shrek onion.
No, but
I don't know. The more I think, I spent like a good week or two thinking about this movie, and the more I made connections, the more I realized this is one of the better movies. I think this is genuinely, and this is gonna be controversial as fuck, Peele's best. I haven't seen Us yet, but I've Get Out and Nope. I love Get Out. Don't get me wrong. It's a great movie. I think Nope just kind of hit that weirder vibe for me that I love.
yeah. I mean, Nope is better than Us. I've seen Us. I don't know. Maybe Peele's just a bit too deep for me. I don't know.
It's fine.
May I share a story before we go on to my 3?
I think I know the story. Go for it.
So as we were driving home, it was funny because I was thinking to myself privately, I know Hector's really gonna like this movie. We're definitely gonna get it on DVD. And right as I finished that thought, Hector's like, I don't know if we want to get it on DVD. I don't know if this is one that's gonna stick. I don't know if it has staying power. We have Get Out. I think we're good with that. And I'm like, really? And over the course of 5 minutes, he's like trying to talk himself out of it. And at the end of it, he's like, all right, yeah, fine, we should get the DVD.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't know if it's like, because then by that point, because I was talking with her the entire car ride home,
Mm-hmm.
and like the more I talk about it, the more I realize like, oh, I missed this, oh, I caught this, and like we're just it's a good movie to discuss with outside the theater. Like you have dinner, you talk about it. It's a good movie to have that.
Also, fun fact for anyone, especially who follows my Letterboxd film posters only. I only talk about the posters. Nope had a very interesting design choice in its movie posters. It had several different iterations. All of the characters looking up in various ways. None of them are wearing hats. That might be a spoiler. You should look at the posters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie's like I said, this movie's special. So fun fact: when I did my letterbox reviews, I didn't mean for this to happen when I did my top 10 list, but you can tell it starts off 5s, then goes to 4.5s, and then ends at like 4s. And I think 3.5, which was weird. But or what was my weird review? I gave it a 3.5.
Yep.
Yes, but I don't know. This was one where it was like an easy 5 stars. Okay.
Okay. Number 3, The Menu.
Oh, that's
Really?
Why did you give it 3?
First of all, I'm just like a foodie, and all the food looks really fun. I also just like. I think at the very beginning of this podcast, I stated my favorite part of any movie is the characters, and this movie has a very large cast, but it did a really great job of getting you to relate to the characters, and specifically, I'm talking about Ray Fiennes and why am I forgetting? Anya Taylor-Joy. So Margot and Chef. You understand both of their positions, or at least I did. I understood their positions both very well, and the climax of the movie, but when they're like facing off, but not really, it was really nice to see that they both knew exactly what was going on, but they let it play out anyway. I don't know. It's just like it was good.
Yeah, the climax between. Yeah, I liked it too. Honorable mention, but I just like these movies more. Right.
That's fair.
Hector, I think this is where we mirror each other. Number 2, Banshees of Inisherin.
Same.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all
It's
are twinning.
too good of a movie.
It's so good.
Martin McDonagh does it again.
First Martin McDonagh film, and I'm worried that the others aren't going to compare.
Oh, you have not seen In Bruges. I still think In Bruges is his best.
Okay, I'm more than happy to be proven wrong, because this was a very good introduction.
The best part about In Bruges in this movie, same 2 cast, same 2 main characters.
Okay, this will be fun then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually thought Banshees Hun would be your number 1.
I did too. I can explain my theory. I can explain my reasoning for.
Yeah. Also,
number 1.
Yeah, we will say, or I will say, watch the movie. Don't look into it at all. You'll spoil yourself if you watch it. There's like only like a little bit of tension in this movie, really, or like a little bit of. I don't know how to explain it, but like if you look into the movie and you know what happens at a certain point in the movie, it's just ruined for you.
Yeah, I'd say go in blind. I'll say this: it's a dark comedy drama.
Yep, that is all of Martin McDonagh's movies.
Yes, that's all you have to know, and then from there, go in blind.
Yep.
Watch with a friend. I watched it with Ed, and
definitely watch it with one of your closest friends.
And we had a good long talk in the car ride. Not like about just each other, just like in general. Yeah. It was a fun time. It was a good memory.
I was going to watch this movie, but I was expecting it to be a monster movie with actual banshees, and I haven't seen like a banshee flick in a long time, and I thought, ooh, that's going to be fun. And then I checked Does the Dog Die, and not only is it not a banshee movie, it's a sad movie, and I don't like sad movies.
Yeah.
You're missing out on some real good movies that are sad.
That's fine. They can still be good movies. I'm not saying they're bad movies. I'm just saying my enjoyment is not with sad movies.
Okay. What is your number 2, Ruthie?
What was my number 2? You think both of you are going to get made fun of for the Batman? It's going to be me. Batman was number 2. Baby.
Wow. It just kept going up.
So here's the thing. So I since Justice League, I have been like...
The cartoon.
Yeah, the cartoon. The early 2000s cartoon. I've loved like DC superheroes, and Batman has been incredibly difficult since like Batman the Animated Series and Justice League has been so difficult for me to enjoy because I hate how these stories usually play out. I like getting to know Bruce Wayne. I like getting to know like the person underneath the mask. And ironically enough, the movie where Bruce Wayne shines the least is the one where we get to know him the best, and I fucking love it.
Well said. Fucking well said.
Thank you.
Very. I have one thing to say about that, and it's this like Batman theory where I think the character itself has gotten to the point where like Batman isn't his alter ego. He is Batman. His alter ego is Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that's what this movie explores. And if anything, yeah, I liked the way that this movie portrayed it because it told us a lot more about Bruce than a lot of other Batman media has.
Mm-hmm. Can I make a thing, Ed? I think most people who say that whole thing about, oh, Batman's the real identity, Bruce Wayne's the alter ego, I think that's only true in the early stages of Batman. Later on, once he has more of like the Bat family.
I do love that webtoon.
Oh, yeah, there's that webtoon about
all the Robins and like all the other like sidekicks that Batman's had, all living in
Wayne Manor.
Wayne Manor. Oh,
it's good, but like that's part of it. Yes, I think later on, once he has other people to talk to and like
brood with,
brood, but like just he starts being like a more of a leader and more of like a mentor. I think they help him just as much as he helps them, and I think that argument, it doesn't become broken as much as it just kind of
loses its teeth
a little bit. There's once in a while, comics, there's always a cycle. Yeah. They always have to go back to status quo, so they will make him partially go back to that, but like generally,
totally understandable. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I think you're both right.
Also, I just love the little details in the movie. Like, Hector didn't notice this because the little boy behind us kept screaming, "Donde está Batman?" But like in the when the Riddler's live streaming, I was reading through the comments and all the usernames, and that was really fun.
Super fun. Yeah. Comments are toxic, but the usernames. All right. Hector.
Do we all have the same number one?
Say it with me. Say it with me.
3, 2, 1.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
Nailed it. First try. Meta.
Woo! Nailed it. All right.
Second time's the charm.
Like, bruh. You see the name I picked for this little meeting, Wayman.
You put Waymond.
Yep, Wayman. I honestly thought his name was Raymond the whole time, but no, it's with a W. I don't usually I tear up in movies, but I don't usually cry like enough tearing up where tears start rolling down my face. This happened to me in this movie like 3 times. This is one of the most emotional movies I've ever seen in my life. I personally connected with it so much, and just yeah.
If this movie, I think what's funny is so I say 2 things. One, the reason, Ruthie, you were saying you were expecting Banshees to be number 1, this being my number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I considered that for a while, but I think what makes this movie special is I juggle in real life, everyone. It's not easy to keep things in the air and keep it all focused and,
As someone who has failed to learn how to juggle, can confirm.
This movie has some of the best juggling of anything I've ever seen. There's this movie should have failed like 5 ways over, and in my opinion, it does. In most people's opinion now, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's also an easy diagnosis if you have ADHD. If you're able to follow everything perfectly, diagnose, baby.
Like first try.
First try.
Your coupon for Ritalin and Adderall will be in the mail shortly.
Oh, I still haven't gotten mine.
Oh.
You have to give the $30 check first.
Oh yeah.
No, I can't right now. No money.
Okay.
But no money because of buying this movie in 4K with the special cover.
Oh, you got the Google Eye cover?
You got Google Eye cover too?
I'm going to.
Oh, I already got it for my birthday.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know you did.
Yeah, I rubbed it in his face.
This movie is just something else, and like I don't want to talk about it because you just have to experience. It's just like Banshees going as blind as possible. Went into this movie knowing absolutely nothing. I didn't know where the movie was gonna go.
I dragged him into it. So what
I
happened
think you
was
did, and I thank you for
no,
that.
I did drag you into this because okay, so
They went without me.
well, we invited you and then you said work.
You did it on a Sunday night, and it's the latest showing possible, and I have to drive all the way.
No, you're
into
fine.
my
I mean, I said
hour
I'm
away
sorry.
work.
I'm sorry, Ruthie. I was still night shift at that point.
And your last day of the week is my first day of the
I'm
week.
sorry.
Yeah. So, my genuine belief, the internet's been. If you ever go to the Academy's Oscar Twitter page, they're like, "What movie you like this year?" And everyone's always been trying to get everything everywhere to the number like as a thing. I think this time because they don't want to lose all their audience, this movie is going to make it to at least I think Best Picture nominee.
Didn't they release the shortlist and it's not there?
No, they didn't. The shortlist didn't cover everything.
Okay.
The shortlist only covered.
I don't
like,
know how
a few,
this movie was not nominated for visual effects, but okay.
Yeah.
You
or
know,
best makeup and best makeup and clothing. Like, come on, and costuming. Like, this movie deserves it. Like, everyone. I'm trying to say. I shouldn't say anything. I shouldn't say anything. If you see the movie, you'll get it.
Yeah.
It's bananas, and I watched behind the scenes.
If you see the movie poster, you'll get it.
Yeah. Also, Daewon, I think. What's his name? The guy who plays Waymond.
Ke Kwan, yeah.
Ke Kwan.
I think it's
Ke
Ke
right?
Kwan. Let me look it up.
What a job! Leaving the
All
movie
of them.
scene for 30 years, coming back and pulling this much of a performance. Whoa, my
just
God.
knocking it out of the park.
Ke Kwan, I think.
What?
Can I see?
I'm sorry if I butchered your name.
No, yeah, I'm sorry, sir. If you ever listen to this, I'm trying. I failed phonics as a kid.
Say the name.
I think it's Ke Hui Kwan.
Ke Kwan.
K-E space H-U-Y space Q-U-A-N.
Ke Kwan. Ke Kwan, something like that.
Yes.
I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I should be able to pronounce it. Michelle Yeoh, amazing as always.
Queen.
She hasn't aged a single day from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which was like
Stephanie Sue.
Yes.
Oh yes, of course.
She was the fucking Like, I think everyone in the cast did great. Like, it was a hard thing to do. I think Stephanie was given the hardest job.
Yeah.
Goat.
And she fucking nailed it.
What?
I'm angry because supposedly they're gonna try and give Jamie Lee Curtis the supporting actress nom for this. And it shouldn't. It should be. She did great, but it should be. It should be Stephanie Sue.
It should be Stephanie Sue, 100%.
Oh, Sue! God,
Well, what does Michelle Yeoh's character in the movie? Her name?
Evelyn.
Evelyn. I love the scene where she's like. Oh my God. I'm spoiling. Cut that shit out.
Stop.
Yep, very funny movie, very good movie, very emotional movie, very heartfelt.
We're gonna make my mom watch it soon, and I cannot wait.
I'm gonna be doing an episode with Syndicate on it.
I dragged my parents to the movie.
You dragged your parents to the movie?
Yep, my mom did not like it. It's too much for her, too crazy.
That's fair.
Doesn't have ADHD.
What about your dad?
My dad, it's hard to get like
a read
on stuff. He said it was good, but I can't read that, man. And he has.
I mean, if he says it was good, I take it at face value. He seems like a very face value person.
Yeah. Well,
to a degree.
He knows how much I love movies, and he might just be like, lying. But
I don't think he can hide it.
Yeah, he just doesn't have very strong opinions about a lot of stuff. So he did really love Bullet Train and Top Gun. He literally told me today that yesterday he watched Top Gun Maverick by himself, and I'm like, wow, okay. Rewatched it. He doesn't do that.
I don't rewatch stuff often, just because it's like I have more stuff. I have more because there's always so much more to watch, right? Like I want to rewatch Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Yeah, but there's so much to watch. But
Dude,
can you guarantee it's all going to be good? Just I don't know.
You need to watch Glass Onion twice, though.
I mean,
There's some cool
with
shit in
mystery
it.
movies, I assume you have to.
Especially with how this one is structured.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right.
I have
those are
one
our top
last.
10s.
Yes, that was our top 10 list. I have a question to pose to you both. I was going to do it during the Morbius episode, but I completely forgot to. I don't know if either of you noticed, Jared Leto sucks.
Jared Leto sucks.
I don't think he should have played Morbius. If you had to pick an actor who's not Jared Leto to play Morbius, nothing else in the movie changes, just the actor, who would you pick?
Taylor Lautner.
Ha!
Thank you for getting it. Yes. Okay.
Wait, what is there to guess?
Because he's a werewolf in the vampire movie.
Yeah, that's what you said. Taylor Lautner. Wait, what about? Why can't I? I'm blanking on the name.
Robert Pattinson.
Why not Robert Pattinson?
Because he's already a vampire. So like, So if it's Taylor Lautner the werewolf, anyway, I don't want to explain the joke, but yeah.
Oh, then who would I put? Probably like I don't know, the guy that I want to see in shit, Eric Bana.
Oh, I can see
He
that.
did the Hulk. The 2000.
Yeah, but you don't want him to downgrade.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen the 2000 or 1999 Hulk?
It was 2003.
The one with Eric
It's a
Bana.
beloved film. I heard it was pretty beloved. It's beloved by a bunch of Hulk fans. It's beloved. It's cheesy and it's supposed to. It looks too much like a comic book at times, but like,
hey, yeah, I don't know. I just want to see Eric Bana and stuff. Also, I'm still super triggered that they picked Pedro Pascal to be Joel in the Last of Us show when you have Eric Bana over here who looks exactly like Joel and who can grow a beard like Joel.
Ed, have you seen the trailer for The Last of Us?
No.
He sounds just like Joel.
So does Eric Bana.
Dude. No.
Ed, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. You're my best. You're one of my closest friends. I'm not gonna let you shit on one of the best actors we have had in a very long time.
He's a really good actor. I don't think he's the right fit for
Watch
Joel.
the damn trailer. He fits. He fucking fits.
I don't.
Also, the girl who's playing Ellie is the little girl from Game of Thrones.
Which one?
So she's the leader
of
the house.
The
little baby
bear.
Little bear?
The barely.
Lena?
Oh my God, Liana. I think her name is Liana Mormont.
Like Lena, yeah.
Liana Mormont.
Itty bitty bear.
Oh my God.
Also, they're getting Diego. They're getting Diego Luna as Tommy, his brother.
Yep.
Oh.
So like we're getting two Star Wars actors. Two of the really good Star Wars guys.
Hey, so it's Liana and Oberyn Martell's reunion, even though they've never met in the show.
True.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in completely different seasons.
Also, I've never seen Game of Thrones in my fucking life, and I don't want to. But
would you
you
guys care
should
to
though?
know
You should watch Game of Thrones though.
I don't want to watch it, but I know it's gonna suck at the end.
Anyway. Would you care to know who I would replace Morbius with?
Yes.
Instead of Leto, I would either choose Matt Smith. I unironically think he should have been Morbius. Partially the reason my fixes turned out the way they did. Also, another substitution, apparently also shitty person, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, you should. Jake Gyllenhaal.
I had two.
He's a shit. Wait, he's a shitty person?
Hector was telling me apparently there's a rumor he's a shitty person.
I follow celebrity gossip subreddit. I take this one with a grain of salt, but there was one thing that made me think, that one evidence thing that I was like, maybe, but like I'm not gonna go into it, and I might be wrong. But like I just kind of feel like Jake Gyllenhaal's better in small doses.
Possibly.
Not in the sense of like in small roles, but like just one movie every once in a while.
Because I have not really been able. I mean, when I saw Nightcrawler, I could not look at Jake Gyllenhaal's face for a while.
Yeah,
I need to see Nightcrawler.
I need to see Nightcrawler.
It's a movie.
I've been told it is.
Yep. Really good.
But yeah. I guess we don't have to do recommendations this week because, like, we
just did them.
We just did them.
You know, what shows, video games have you been playing?
We just picked up Letterkenny again. The new season started up.
It's pretty funny.
It's super funny.
All right, I'm just gonna
return to form.
I'm gonna say it. Chainsaw Man.
I plan to watch it this weekend.
So look,
Or start.
it's all good.
I know it's good. It just ended the season. I'm gonna watch now.
Have you seen the? Have you read the manga?
No, because I
Okay.
I I don't pay for the Shonen Jump app. I just read the newest chapters,
Mhm.
and I don't have the I don't have the money right now.
Okay,
Oh, I
yeah.
do have the money. I keep forgetting to
I was
spend it.
just curious if you did because I wanted to talk to you about a certain scene in the movie or in the
I
show.
I I will watch it and then I'll read it from the beginning because I've heard there's some differences, and while they're both good,
Mm-hmm.
there's some
It's
stuff that was lost
also
in
it's
translation.
Mappa, the animation studio.
Oh, I know Mappa. They're
They
fucking
they
overworked as hell.
they do their 3D stuff again. They definitely had more time here than they did in Attack on Titan.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Wow. There's some 3D animation scenes that are fire.
No, I'm not surprised. If anyone can handle it, it's them. That's your show. Did I say you
I
said
said
Letterkenny?
Although the Channel 5 documentary is coming out on the 30th, and I
This
can't
place
wait.
Oh yeah,
rules, right? That's what it's called. This place
this place
rules.
rules.
Yeah.
This place rules. Yeah, I'm excited. I fucking love Channel 5. All right,
With Andrew
you can
Callahan.
follow us on. Yes, you can follow us on Twitter at reshootmoviepO1. We have an Instagram, reshoot_podcast. Our Gmail is reshootpodcast@gmail.com.
If
We
you're
have a
old,
Mastodon.
if you're old school, you email us. Mastodon though.
We have a yes, Mastodon. If you look up Reshoot Podcast, no other reshoot is on there. It's just us, baby. It's also our same logo. Well, it's a different logo on that one actually.
Yeah, we have a different logo. We have an alternate logo. What else?
Yeah, at Reshoot Pod at Nerd Culture.
And we also we have a Discord where you can all follow us.
Yeah, and talk to us and say how bad our takes were, how hot
You
our
can make
takes
fun
were.
of all of us.
Yeah.
For Batman.
Batman is in all of our top tens. Make fun of us. I can take it. I swear.
I'll try. It's fine.
Ed's barely on Discord. He won't read it, but I'll read it because I'm
What?
online on Discord.
Bruh.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
If there's any social media or app or whatever that I use, it's Discord.
Yeah, I'm joking. What else? Oh, we have a Redbubble where you can get little stickers and little stickers and pins, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and Ruthie made them herself, and they're really cute.
I aim to do cute stuff.
They're very cheap, so it doesn't break the bank.
I totally forgot to mention this. Like, 2 movies that I saw that I assume, just like from the directors and like from what I saw in the trailers and stuff, I thought would make my honorable mentions or top 10, but they weren't that good, in my opinion. Armageddon Time and The Fablemans.
Damn.
I was supremely let down by The Fablemans, and Armageddon Time was kind of just bare.
Damn.
Yep.
All right. So, thank you again, everyone, for listening. Welcome to the new year. Thanks for listening to us in the beginning of the year.
New Year, 2023.
Or in the future.
Yes.
2023. I turn the big 3-0 this next year.
You can sing that.
You're old.
You can sing that Bo Burnham
old.
song finally.
I'm gonna be 25.
I'll be 28. But Ed, you can sing the Bo Burnham song.
The Bo Burnham. I can. My brother already.
I'm turning 30.
Yep.
I can't sing that one. Bo Burnham has a pitch I can't hit as often.
Because you're not turning 30. Once you turn 30, I think you can hit the pitch.
I'm turning 30. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll catch y'all later. Thanks for sticking through us.
Also, we're doing I want to say this now. We're doing an award show around right before the Oscars. If there's any movie that you think we should watch that came out in 2022, tell us in any of the format and any of the stuff we gave you, the link, the social media stuff we gave you. Please tell us.
We will be unveiling the categories soon, and please submit your favorites.
Yep.
All right.
See y'all next time.
See y'all next time.
Goodbye.